Hi guys, welcome to Reen's Place. We did a bunch of grocery shopping this morning and I got some chicken breast on sale, so I decided to do some of these crock pot freezer meals. What I'm going to do on this video is I'm going to show you 5 different meals. I'm actually going to be making 6 meals, but 5 different recipes. Is that right? 4 different recipes. So I'm going to do 1 creamy Italian chicken, 2 chicken and gravy, 1 lemon garlic chicken, and 2 chicken and dumplings. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to start out with the chicken and dumpling. And what you do is you take your freezer bags and you put your directions on them before you start. So mine says that we're going to cook it on high for 5 hours. Then you're going to add 1 cup of milk. You're going to cut up 1 can of Grands biscuits into 4 pieces each, and then you're going to stir the milk and the biscuits in, cover the pot, and cook it for an additional hour. I'll put all of these directions in the comment section below. Okay, so in the bags, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all the ingredients for the chicken and dumplings. I did the same thing, let me just tell you, on all the other bags I just put the heating instructions on there. So I'm going to put the other bags on the side right now. And we're going to work chicken and dumplings. So I'm going to do 2 at a time because I know that we like these. And there's going to be a separate video that I'm not going to load this video up until I have the completed meals. So there's going to be a part 2 for this video. So this is going to show you how to make them, and then my other video will show you what the finished products look like. So I hope you'll look out for that. Okay, so in each bag here, I'm going to add 2 cans of cream of chicken soup. Let me just see that you can see what I'm doing. Okay. And I'm using the Fit and Active, but I also have a Campbell's thrown in for good measure because that's what I had in the pantry. So, let's get those in there. 2 in each bag. Okay, and then I'll do this one. You don't have to watch me do them both. Then we're going to add a cup of water. Okay. We're going to do a cup of water. Okay, and then it asks for a cup of diced onions and a half a cup of diced carrots. But we like carrots, so I did more like a cup of carrots. So let me get that. And I just diced it ahead of time to make it go a little quicker. I was looking for my scraper, but I can't seem to find it, so I'll just do it with my hands. Okay, next we're going to add 4 tablespoons of butter, which I previously cut. It asks for, I can't see from here. Let me look real quick. It asks for half a teaspoon of ground pepper and a teaspoon of thyme. Okay. And I don't like a lot of thyme, so I'm just going to sprinkle some in. Okay, and now what we have to do is I'm going to get some chicken cubed and put in the bag. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to fill the other bag with the rest of the ingredients, the same as here. and I'm going to go get my chicken off the other counter, and I'll come back and we'll add the chicken, and we'll set, we'll assemble the rest of them. So give me 2 seconds, and I shall be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and what I did was I took a package of chicken breasts. There was 4 in it. I'm going to use 2 chicken breasts cut up into chunks in each bag. If you have a larger family, you might want to add another chicken breast or 2. That's up to you. This is going to be for Chuck and I with leftovers, so probably 2 nights' meals. I'm going to go ahead and stick them in each bag. And again, all the written directions will be in the comment section below. The description box, I'm sorry. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Okay, so what you want to do is just mush it around a little bit. And I'll do this a little bit better later. You don't have to watch me do this, but you just want to get out as much air as you can without getting all the liquid out. I got liquid out. Tommy, can you get me a sponge, please? You don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, so that's one. And I'm going to get the second one done. Can you start making a spot on the counter, maybe put the chicken on top of each other over there? I'm trying to get this chicken all dealt with so I can get it in the freezer. So I figured this would be as good a time as any as to get these freezer meals going. Okay, so when you want to cook this, you're going to take it out of your freezer the night before, stick it in your fridge, and it's been my experience that they are still slightly frozen, or I should say halfway frozen in the morning. So you want to, that's fine. Just put them in the crock pot and follow the directions that are on the bag. I'm going to lay these flat on a cookie sheet like this. And then once they're frozen, then you can stand them up and have more space in your freezer. So I'm going to have my lovely assistant move these over to the other counter so I can get on to my next one. Okay, so the next one that we're going to be doing is, let's see which we should do. I guess we'll do the creamy Italian because it's easy, and I can make Tommy open the cream cheese. All it is you need some, let me just look real quick. You need some chicken breast, and again, that depends on the size of your family. I'm going to use probably 2 or 3 chicken breasts. I'm going to cut mine into strips, and then we're going to add a can of cream of chicken soup, a package of Italian seasoning mix, and a package of cream cheese. That's it. What I was going to do is make 2 of them, but I've already used one of these in the same meal already, so I've only got 1 left. So I'm going to have Tommy open the cream cheese while I get the bag and stuff together, and we'll start on that. Okay, so let me find my bag. And again, make sure you write on your bags before so that it's not hard to do it. It's creamy Italian chicken, cook on low for 6 to 8 hours. That's it. So I'm going to get the, that's the dogs you hear. Winifred is in a mood today. Winifred is in a mood every day. She stopped because she heard me say her name. Okay, did you get that open, Tom?
Yep.
And 1 Italian seasoning package. 1 package of cream cheese. And again, I'm going to have videos to show you all these meals cooked. So make sure, again, that you look for part 2 of these videos. Tommy, that's all garbage if you wouldn't mind. I'm going to cut up the chicken strips for this meal and for the next 2 meals, which are going to be the chicken and gravy, another super, super easy recipe. So let me stop it here real quick. And then we'll, actually, you know what? Why don't we do the ingredients first, and then I'll stop it, get the chicken together, and come right back at you. Okay, so we have chicken and gravy. I've already shot the video for this on what it looks like made, and it's so yummy. We had it last Sunday, and what we did was, it was going to be a busy day around the house. I threw it in the crock pot, and then all I did was I served it later on I made a package of stovetop stuffing, and I made some instant mashed potatoes, and I threw a can of those Grands biscuits or whatever in the oven, and that was dinner. It was really good, and it felt like a home-cooked meal. Okay, so what you're going to do in these bags, super, super simple. 1 can cream of chicken soup in each. I got these Fit and Active, which is like a lower fat version of cream of chicken. You can use whatever, but I got them at Aldi's, and they're only 49 cents a can there, which if you get the other name brand one, which is delicious, but it's like $1.79 a can at my Walmart, so. Okay. And then also, what I did was that I was buying the, you need a package of chicken gravy for each one of these recipes. But again, at my store, the store brand chicken gravy is $1.49 a packet. So my son went to the, where did you go, BJ's?
Sam's Club.
Sam's Club. And they have poultry gravy. And it's the same thing, but I'm not sure what he paid for this. Tom, do you know what you paid for it? It was like $3 and change or $4 and change. But it's way more cost effective. I believe the little pouches are like an ounce and a half, and this is 18 ounces or 1 pound, 2 ounces. And so that's quite a bit of savings there. And I've already read the thing, 1/4 cup is what you're going to need for. And you threw all those cans away, right?
Yep.
Okay, what I was going to say is that you need a can of water for each one, but we're just going to use this measuring cup here, Tommy, and get me 1 cup in there, and I'm going to put 1 cup in each one. Okay. I mean, that's it. It's so super simple. And I'm not going to need this again because I'm out of my creams. This is 1 cup?
1 cup.
And then you're going to do it again. Okay, sorry about that. And in here, I'm going to do, what I do is I take a chicken breast and say this is the cutlet. I'm going to cut it in like this way into cutlets and then cut them in half. So I have like small, thin pieces, and that's what I like to do with the chicken and gravy. And again, it's just easier. It cooks fast, and that's a nice serving. You could, have 1 or 2 or 3 pieces like that. Okay, it smells so good and chickeny. It kind of reminds me of the smell like stovetop stuffing, which I would definitely prefer my own homemade stuffing. But you know what? If it's quick, if it's a matter of eating stovetop stuffing or having, ramen noodles, I'd go with the stovetop stuffing. Okay, so let me pause here. I'm going to cut my chicken and show you how I've done it, and we'll get these 3 ready for the freezer. Okay, so I'm back, and I cut up the chicken for the bags that we just made and for the last one that we're going to do, which is going to be the lemon garlic chicken. So, to recap, I have 1 creamy Italian, and how did I make that? I made that into slices. So here are, I used 2 chicken breasts for each one. Again, if you have a larger family, you might want to add a couple chicken breasts to it. I don't know where that came from. So it came from here. Okay. Okay, so that's the creamy Italian chicken. I'm going to have him get the air out for me and put it with the rest of them. And when we're all done, I'll show you all of them. Okay, so for these, was the chicken and gravy. And I did them in kind of like cutlet, like small cutlets. So again, 2 chicken breasts per bag. And then you're just going to smush them around a little too to get them, nicely coated. And I'm going to have my son work those over for me. Got that? Thank you. Okay, and so the last one, I haven't made this before, but I'm going to put the chicken in here, and then I'm going to wash my hands quick, and then we can go on. It's a lemon garlic chicken, and again, 2 chicken breasts, and I did mine just kind of like in strips, because I thought that when we make it, we might do it with pasta. And I thought that would be a good, like to have it mixed in with the pasta. Okay, so that's my bag. I'm going to get the chicken thing out of here real quick. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm going to get the chicken thing. I'm going to clear the countertop off a little bit and wash my hands good. Okay, we're back with our final recipe. And I'm only making one of these because we haven't had it before. And this is the lemon garlic chicken. In the bag I have the sliced thin strips of chicken breast, 2 large ones. I'm going to be adding a teaspoon of oregano. This is a half a teaspoon. I'm going to do 2 of them. Okay. And then we're going to do a half a teaspoon of seasoned salt. Then we're going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Then we're going to do 2 cloves of minced garlic, but I have the garlic in a jar, so I'm going to do like 2 teaspoons of it. Add less, add more, whatever you like. Tom, would you get rid of that for me? Woo, strong. A teaspoon of dried parsley. Again, this is a half, but I like parsley, so I might add a little bit more. That's a teaspoon and maybe a little bit more. Then it's asking for 3 tablespoons of lemon juice. I have this real lemon juice that I use for my canning. Always in the fridge. Is it opened? It's not opened. Moving right along, while I'm waiting for the lemon juice, I'm going to add a half a cup of chicken broth. This is home canned. You can use, store-bought, whatever. Half a cup. And then we're going to do 3 tablespoons of the real lemon. Oh, did you see that? Tommy, did you see it? I just squirted the whole counter. That's a new bottle for you, huh? 1. It's okay. It never hurt anybody. Unless you get it in your eyes, then I'm sure it would really hurt. I am so thankful for this rubber glove right now. Could you imagine getting that on my hurt finger? Okay, if you'll wipe the thing off before you return it to the fridge, that would be lovely. Okay, this is it. It says to throw it in your crock pot, low 6 to 8 hours. Now this doesn't look like a lot to me. So I'm going to say that if you had a large family, I would probably double this. But again, never done it before. And I'm going to serve mine. Probably I'm going to use this like a sauce over pasta. That's my bet. So let me clean the lemon juice off of the counter and my hands and the wall. And I will come back and show you what all of the meals look like together, what we did today. That was 5 meals, I believe, Tommy? 6 meals? I think it was 6 meals. 6 meals. And that was how many different varieties? 4 different varieties. And let me clean up. I'm going to show you what they look like, and we'll talk some more. Okay, here we are. Here's all of our meals that we did today. We have 1 lemon garlic chicken, 1 creamy Italian chicken, 2 chicken and gravies, and 2 chicken and dumplings. The only one that we have to add stuff to is this one. Again, 5 hours on high, then you're going to add a cup of milk, cut up a can of biscuits, stir it in, and put it on for another hour. Everything else just goes in, and you can make it with your choice of rice, pasta, mashed potatoes, whatever you like as a side. Add some biscuits, add some stovetop, maybe a steamed vegetable. But that's it, 6 nights meals. Very simple. It didn't take us that long to put them together. And on a day where you don't feel like cooking, it's perfect. I often know if we're going to have a hectic day the day before, so I'll just take one out and we'll stick it in the fridge. And like I said, they partially defrost in the fridge overnight, but it doesn't matter, just so that you can get it in the crock pot. It doesn't matter if they're still a little frozen. I'm going to put all of the recipes into the description box. I got these recipes myself. I believe they were from Lemonade Mom, and I think that she credited Who Needs a Cape for them. So you might want to check out those ladies as well. But I hope you guys enjoy the video, and more importantly, I hope you enjoy the recipes. Please look for part 2, which will show you the completed meals. And if you haven't done so already, hit that red subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up. If you have any ideas for other freezer meals that you'd like to see, please leave that in the comments section. All right, guys, enjoy.